Hi guys! We are all born pretty much the same way. Some, though, manage to come to this world with adventures. Today, I will tell you about the most incredible childbirth that shocked everyone involved, including mothers in labor. But first, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell so you won't miss anything. There's nothing unusual about women teachers taking maternity leaves, but many at once can be a bit unexpected. At an elementary school in Kansas, 7 teachers informed their principal about their pregnancies at the same time. Naturally, the leadership was shocked, but eventually, they managed to find replacements for all of them. All women had the same gestation age as if they made a mutual agreement. Surprisingly, there were 8 and not 7 babies coming into the world. One of the teachers had twins. In April this year, a rare case took place. Angela Primachenko, a Vancouver resident, gave birth to a healthy girl while being in a coma. The woman started having the symptoms of the coronavirus and lost her consciousness. When she came back to her senses, her big belly was gone, as well as her virus symptoms. Which task do you consider more challenging? Passing a driving test or childbirth? I bet you would say the latter. Emma French, a Scottish woman, felt the labor contractions during her driving test, but decided to get her license anyway. While at the steering wheel, Emma had 4 contractions. She would wait them out and then go back to her driving test. The woman was concerned that her examiner would realize what was happening and stop the test. But the man was clueless. After passing her test, Emma went to the hospital and gave birth to a healthy girl. Mangalama, an Indian, is old enough to be a great-grandma, but instead she became a mother for the first time. The woman had been dreaming of having children for all of her life, but she just couldn't get pregnant. Mangalama and her husband were visiting temples and asking the divine power to send them a baby. Naturally, if it were only for the temples, the miracle wouldn't have happened. A couple was also seeing the best doctors in town, and eventually, 74-year-old Manga became a mother of cute twins. Jolene Diaz and Melanie Parks from California are often mistaken for sisters. In fact, they are mother and daughter. You would not believe it. A school teacher, Jolene, looks as if she were the same age as her 19-year-old daughter. Melanie is very proud of her mom. She's convinced, thanks to good genetics, she will be as gorgeous at her mom's age. Maria Jurstad was raising her first son when she and her husband decided to have a second baby. As it turned out, the more the merrier. Ultrasound showed that Maria was expecting triplets. When the woman shared pictures of her unusual belly online, she became world famous. Of course, she's not the first woman to be pregnant with triplets, but this massive belly, together with her fit body, looks incredible. Every child thinks their mother is the prettiest in the world. But when your mom looks just like your dad, it might be a bit confusing. When this woman was pregnant, it was puzzling everyone around. You can't deny that she resembles a man. Well, life is full of surprises, but a mother is a mother. It's not about her looks. It's all about the love and care she gives to her baby, and that makes her the most beautiful in the eyes of her child. India is one of the most overpopulated countries in the world. Here, it is rare to find a family with only one child. It comes as no surprise because when deciding to have one baby, you can actually get 5. 25-year-old Monica and her husband went to the hospital convinced they were about to have a son or a daughter. Doctors did an ultrasound and concluded there were at least 3 fetuses. They never expected the woman to deliver 5 babies, and only in 30 minutes. It's hard to believe, but it seems a woman can actually fall asleep and wake up a mother. This is exactly what happened to Ebony Stevenson from the UK. She went to bed feeling sick and woke up to discover she gave birth to a girl. As a matter of fact, Ebony woke up 4 days later, and the most amusing is that she never knew she was pregnant. It was Ebony's mother who felt alarmed when she couldn't wake her daughter up. She felt something was wrong, but never expected such a turn. All Russia had their eyes on the pregnancy of 13-year-old Dasha Sudnishnikova. People around the world were also glued to the TV screens trying to find out who the father was. It was a hot topic at the popular Russian show Let Them Talk. After several DNA tests, they said that the father was Dasha's 10-year-old friend. Natalie Suleiman easily takes care of her 14 children, even without the help of their father. Natalie is a single mother. Surprisingly, she gave birth to 8 of her kids on the same day. It's a very rare case. This is how her belly looked like when she was pregnant with 8 babies. The size of it is impressive. Thanks to modern medicine, even the women who would not dare to become moms some decades back can become ones today. Wendy Chunlin is the shortest mother on earth. She is 3 feet tall, but it didn't stop her from delivering a healthy baby. Can you actually give birth to your granddaughter? 61-year-old Christine Cassie surely knows the answer to that question. She became a surrogate mother for her daughter and her son-in-law. Therefore, she bore her own granddaughter. So you see, this happens too, and the girl is all well. Lorraine has been suffering from weight problems for all of her life. Her doctors warned her that she wouldn't be able to become a mother. Fortunately, they were wrong. Not only the woman got pregnant, but she bore and gave birth to a healthy baby. A pregnant woman from Taiwan started with labor contractions and took a plane to Los Angeles. Why would she do that? Simple. She wanted her baby to be born in the US and get citizenship. Now and again, the woman was asking other passengers if they were in America yet, and when she got a positive answer, she stopped tolerating the pains and admitted she was in labor. Amber Pangborn felt the labor contractions when she was driving to her parents through the Northern California forest. Unfortunately, her mobile phone was out of charge. The woman tried to turn back to get to the hospital, but she ran out of gas. She had to give birth in the middle of the forest. Luckily, it all worked out well. Ruth Hensley and her husband Jason also ran out of gas on the way to the hospital. Jason made it to the gas station, but they had to stay there since Ruth started with labor. Her husband called the ambulance, but when the medics arrived, the baby was already born. But one thing is being a pregnant bride, and giving birth at your own wedding is something else. In France, there was a case just like that. A bride started with her labor right after saying "I do" at the altar, and her baby came into the world in the ceremony hall. A woman in Tennessee had to give birth in a strip club. The taxi driver who had to take her to the hospital was late. I can't see why a 9-month pregnant woman had to go to a strip club, but all in all, it turned out well. The club managers gave $500 as a gift to the newborn, along with many other presents. This is it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, write comments, and subscribe to our channel. Click on the bell button so you won't miss any of our videos.